This is Pedro and his little sister Anna. Our question is about violence in their lives, now and as they grow up. How can we understand the risks they face? And how can we use that knowledge to prevent violence from scarring their lives? First, we ask, what risks do Pedro and Anna face in their family? Then, what factors in their community put Pedro and Anna at risk of violence? And finally, which factors in the wider society create risks of violence for Pedro and Anna? To identify these risks and how they connect, we use a framework called the Socio-ecological Model. What factors contribute to Pedro's experience of violence in the home? It's usually not just one thing, but a combination. Let's look at Pedro's father first. Pedro's father might be short-tempered because of stress around money. He might believe that men are superior to women and that a wife who disobeys him should be punished. He may have emotional scars himself from being abused as a child. He might make harmful use of alcohol or other substances. And he might accept violence against women as natural or normal. Some of the factors that put Pedro at risk of experiencing violence may also be the same ones that put Pedro's mother at risk of experiencing violence as well. Experiencing or witnessing violence as a child, depressions, accepting violence against women, and inequality between genders. Elements of the relationship between a couple can increase the risk of violence against children. These risk factors might include poor communication skills, high levels of conflict, male dominance in decision-making, poor parenting practices, and the view that violence is an appropriate form of discipline. Of course, Pedro's family does not exist on their own. They are part of a community, and the norms of their community can increase a child's risk of experiencing violence. Do others around them approve of men having authority over women and children? What are the community expectations of women and men's roles and behaviors? Do people emphasize family privacy, even when they know there is violence in the family? Communities are part of a greater society. Social factors that increase the risk of violence against children include armed conflict, political instability, and laws and policies that discriminate between women and men, and high crime levels. When we understand which factors, at which level, increase different kinds of violence, we can take steps to prevent violence against children. We can work out where prevention efforts will be most effective. For example, when people see the man as the family authority and violence as acceptable discipline, addressing social norms may be the priority, perhaps together with child-friendly counseling services or new laws. With better understanding of the risks, we can prevent violence from harming our families and the next generations.